You're listening to WLFE Digital Broadcast Radio in Ontario, New York. Real Talk with Dom. It's a new spin on variety. Dom's created a show that puts his guests in the spotlight. Whether you're a musician, a poet, wrestler, or merch creator, he gives you the opportunity to promote you. Real Talk with Dom is a real no-nonsense show. Don is down-to-earth, critically truthful, and real as it gets. So if you're looking for a standalone, think-outside-the-box kind of a show, then Real Talk with Dom is a show for you. Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern. Hello, everybody.
Genevieve,
Thought it
welcome
was
to a
just
Monday
me.
night. 10 p.m. Eastern. We are here. We are now. That was Violent Regeneration by Diligence, our guest tonight, Daniela. How about without further ado?
Yeah.
Let's go to Prague.
Let's go to Prague.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Daniela, what's happening?
Guys. Well, nothing much, I'm just trying to chill at 4 a.m.
I know you stayed up late for us.
And thank you for that. That's awesome. Thank you.
Well, I thank you. This is exciting.
I love it. So that video, just you in general, as far as a musical artist, your resume is large. And Genevieve's gonna jump back and forth with me as well too, as far as just where you come up with this music, this voice, and it's powerful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I hope so. I mean, it took some time, right, to develop this and like to get like where I am right now, because like everything is a development pretty much. And like of course, like when I how I sound now, it's completely different to how I sounded before. So I would say it was a like it has been a bit of a journey, and I hope it's still gonna be. Uh, we'll see what like the future brings. Like Diligence, like what we heard right now, is like more like frantic, like more like powerful, like more extreme like music. Uh, and it's kind of like my style, like the fast, like exciting, like tempo, and like being like wild on stage as well, which I do miss a lot, right now especially. So hopefully we can come back to it pretty soon.
It's hard right now. I miss live music terribly.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Well, it's unimaginable, like it's been a year already, like of course there's been like shows, but like that wasn't enough. That wasn't like it was restricted, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, you get
Yeah.
so much energy from your audience too, right? You must get so much feedback back from them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like this is what I really miss, like the life like thrill, the being in the moment kind of stuff.
The electricity from the crowd too, I'm sure, just drives you and able, like, does that help push your like vocals out even more? Like that, just like what is it
Yeah.
called, the adrenaline of the crowd
Yeah.
itself.
Well, you're right, that's exactly it, like of course you can be like prepared for the studio as well, and like you should when you're
Mhm.
spending time like this, but like live performances are completely different, and like the thing I love most about it is that they are like different, because like every live performance is different, it's unique, and you can like work with different kind of like people, different kind of audience, different kind of place, different venue. You have like different time when you're playing, so it's like there's like so many like variables that you can work with, and that's what making it exciting. So like right now you can be creative how you want. You can like write new music, record new music, but like the thing is that you cannot perform live, and like that sucks, man.
Well, like, all right. So, what made you get started in the metal industry? Like, what drove your heart to become like a metal singer, especially as a female too? Because we're gonna dive into that as well. And Genevieve has some questions about that.
Okay, well, the first like, well, I was infatuated by Angela, of course, arch enemy, the former vocalist. But like that was like a long time ago, I believe. And I was always like kind of like active and like aggressive a bit, And this one time I was at home because I was injured because I was doing sports. I was playing floorball. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Like some kind of like indoor like hockey with like plastic sticks and stuff. And I got injured. Uh, and just like, I didn't know like what to do. So I was just like trying to entertain myself at home. So I came across, like these like bands that like sounded like really amazing to me at the time. So I just like trying to copy the voices, and of course, like the big help was that like there were like enough bands with like also like female leads as well. Like back at the time, Arch Enemy, like old stuff, and like also Jericho as well. So that was pretty much like the catalyst. But like I've never I've never wanted to like copy anyone. Like it was just like the first time was like to like help me like dive into that, and then somewhat like develop my own like style or like
Well, how long have you been doing this?
um well there's been breaks, but uh like when it comes to live performances, I think the first live performance for me was like 2012, I guess. So that's gonna be next year. It's gonna be like 10 years.
I feel like 2012 was just like last year, but it wasn't.
What do you mean?
I just feel like time's going so fast. I feel like it, I keep forgetting that it's 2021, but
Yeah,
so
I
that's
thought
a
like
long.
like the infamous like apocalyptic year, like 2012,
Yeah.
and like with fucking Corona being here, it felt pretty like apocalyptic as well, and
Yeah.
still feels.
Yeah, and I know a lot of artists that are having a really hard time right now, so I empathize.
Yeah.
It's hard. We just briefly touched. I mean, what about this genre of music like really got you excited and wanted to be a part of it? Because I forgive me because I don't know a lot about this particular genre, but it strikes me that it's not a very female led type environment.
Yeah. Well,
not a lot of girls in there.
There are girls, of course, there are girls.
Yeah.
Like, but the thing is that that's of course like death metal especially is like there's a lot of bands, like just male bands, of course, like it's the vast majority, but like it's always nice to see like bands that also have women like in there, and not only like vocalists, but like guitarists as well, and like drummers as well.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say that like I think the times are like changing for the better, like for me it's always like the music itself, I don't care like if you're male or woman, like it's just like I just like to listen to music, and just like I don't make any difference, and that's I would like to be perceived like this as well, not to be judged.
Absolutely.
Or not to be like compared to like anyone, like just listen to music, just like there's a lot more to like experience when it comes to music than just like saying, oh, this is a girl or whatever, much more
it's art.
complex.
It's all art, and it's fantastic.
Friends watching right now, that's cool.
Awesome.
Your sister's here.
Of
Papa
course.
June. Calvin, what's happening, brother? Yeah.
You got Teddy here too.
Yeah, Ted's in there.
Hi,
That's
Ted.
what's up for sure.
Nice.
All right, so what's happening with the future? What's going on with the bands? We have the Corona Lantern and Diligence. What's happening with both?
Well, with Corona Lantern, we're still kind of like promoting the album, which is gonna take a while still. Like we wanted to film another music video, which I believe is gonna happen, you know, but like with all the restrictions going on, you know, and like lockdowns being enforced and stuff, that's not so easy to do. But like it's gonna happen eventually. And then, you know, then we'll see. Like, I mean, I know that like our guitarist, which is like also guitarist of Diligence, you know, like these bands are like kind of like intertwined a lot because like three people from Diligence are in Corona Lantern as well. So there's like new music being created, but like that's not that important. Like I mean, like we would like to play live shows. We would like to come up with some kind of like, performance because Corona Lantern is a music that like is kind of like has this mystique, right? You know, you can use like different stuff to express yourself, especially live. So I believe this is going to happen sooner or later, you know, when we can. And with Diligence, we are currently creating new stuff as well. Like I think we have 3 songs ready and like 2 other songs that are like being in the process. So we'll see what's gonna come up from this. Maybe an EP, but like I don't want to say like because we really don't know. We're just like trying to have fun, you know, and like trying to come back to where we were before because like we had some personal issues. So this like the drummer we have right now, he's never recorded anything with us, so this is gonna be a premiere for him. So like that's gonna be a whole different like new vibe to it. But yeah, I believe it's gonna happen this year. Hopefully, we'll see. You know,
Keeping my
we're
fingers
trying
crossed.
to
Yeah.
we're trying to be busy. You know.
Yeah.
What
Are you
And I
guys
love
do right?
are you guys able to get together to make music, or do you have to do everything virtually?
Well, we were able to get together a couple times, but like the thing is, like a lot of bands are like meeting, like despite the restrictions, you know, like of like not meeting with like more than 6 people or like
Mm-hmm.
even like more than 2, you know, that like don't live at the same place, right? Because of the corona. So like technically we could meet, but you know, like there's this situation, you know, that like we practice at this place, and also there's like people that live nearby, and like those people are kind of like, you know, they could they could just easily like call cops on you that you're like, you know, not being like, you know, that you're not playing by the rules.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, these times aren't really like, you know,
It's a
maybe
bizarre
not good.
time.
Yeah. But yeah, but like we've been able to create stuff online, which is like pretty common, I guess, like
Yeah.
in these days. So,
a lot of bands
yeah,
are
and it's
doing now too.
Yeah, thank God we have that. I mean, some of my favorite bands have been doing like live stream things and actually being able to perform a little bit, which is nice.
yeah,
But it's hard. I can't
yeah,
wait.
well,
I can't wait to go to a concert. Can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be
same.
good. You know, I'm curious too because I've talked to a lot of bands and stuff like that. What is the process and the time frame that it takes for you to create an album? And you know, when you guys create music, how much do you throw away, and how much do you keep?
Mm, well, well, it's kind of like the throwing away is kind of like part of the process. So I think like in our like entire like career, so to speak, like we throw away just like 1 or 2 songs when it comes to Diligence. But like you know, as I said, like it's kind of like a process that just the guitarist writes some stuff, and then like they see that like, oh, maybe this is not working, you know, we need to go over the material and like kind of like making alternations like as they go. So it like, you know, like we've never like recorded the song and like not, you know, get it out. So like everything we recorded, like it has gone out. So it's not like we have like some songs like ready to, you know, just get out whenever. It's not like
Nothing
that.
hidden under the books
No,
or
no, no.
anything.
Nothing is hidden in the walls, unfortunately. But you know,
That's good. It keeps you going, right? It
yeah,
keeps you doing more.
yeah, maybe, you know, but like it all depends, and also like with the process, right? Like you cannot really. It is a creative process that you like sometimes cannot really influence much, you know. Uh, it's just a lot of like is really like completely dependent on the circumstances you're in, you know. You may like experience, you know, like some difficulties like in life, you know, you just like needed to like split focus, you know, and then like sometimes it can help, but sometimes it can like uh, make like the process, like the creative process slower. So it's, yeah, it's like individual. It's really individual.
It's amazing. It's amazing. So
Music just it boggles my mind how people create it. I'm so impressed with all you guys. It just I love and appreciate music. Can't create it for my life.
I can't either. That's why I listen to it so much, and I love metal. I absolutely love metal. So you grabbed my soul tonight when I heard you. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, oh yes.
Those are strong words.
So in reality too, this is how to find you. So let's just start doing this real quick.
Yeah, get that
Um,
banner up.
yeah, let's do the banner. This is how to find Daniela. So we'll go across here. So explain all this, Daniela, like how to find you and things like that, what they could get. I'm gonna go through all of it too, including your portfolio.
Hmm. Nice.
So this is how to find her bands and like and share all of it, all the way across her designs as well. The Instagram, definitely follow and share. Also with the Corona Lantern on Instagram, yeah, for sure. And then this is the site to find artwork and merchandise, right? If I'm
Yeah, kind of like merchandise illustrations. It's not finished. It's just like I've been working on this the past like
okay.
weeks. So there's not like all my stuff, but like there's like something to show you, you know, like what I do. Some
Yeah,
like
I mean,
abstraction.
you're absolutely talented. So like you do graphic designs too. Like talk about that a little bit. Like what you do create.
Yeah. Well, it also depends, you know, like who the client is. I'm pretty much like capable of like doing, well, not anything, but like I would say that like I'm pretty like variable. I think I would say that like I can like copy this style and this style. Of course, like I do have my own when they like, for example, a band asks me if like uh I would like to create like something like that's entirely like on me. Sometimes that is the hardest thing to do, you know, because like when they're not like giving you any like clues what to do, it's kind of like hard to grasp, you know, like their uh, essence, you know, the music. Sometimes you just like come up with something and then, you know, the band comes back to you and like tells you, oh, but like we thought you might use this and this, and then there it goes, right? Then there are the clues. But like it's yeah, the processes are also like different, you know. But you know, like it comes like from like freaking like logos, you know, illustrations, merch designs. Uh, Sometimes I also do, you know, like normal like corporate stuff when it comes to it, of course, because it's work, right? And like it's different, so at least you won't like get bored or anything. So you know, like and recently videos as well, which, you know, like I'm just like starting to dive in because I used to study photography, and like the video is just like the next part.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is interesting here. As you can see, music in the States is struggling and starting up slowly. How is it over there as far as it, like, is there any time, like, within, like, it says here, concerts may not happen until 2023 here? Like, is it kind of the same, or? Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm having some difficulties, guys.
That's fine. Take your time. One, two, 1, 2. Take your time.
Hey,
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
the audio is pretty fucked.
Coming to you. You're not hearing it.
Can you not hear us?
Hey. Well, I can hear like your every third word.
I'm going to start writing comments.
Yeah, I think what it is probably because you're having bad weather there, right? I think it's the weather there.
It might be.
Yeah, and that's fine. Can you hear us from if you pull your headphones off?
I don't think she can even hear that.
Mm-mm. All right, give her a second.
I cannot hear much really. I just like just noise. Just noise.
Do you want to go to a commercial? I'll let her.
Yeah, let's go to a commercial. Take a break for a second. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go to a commercial, guys. Hold on 1 second. Let's go to a commercial and we'll go there.
"2021 just got better. Your favorite shows from WLFE-DB Radio can now be found on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Yes, we now video stream to both of those platforms. Search for your favorite shows like Where's My Sage, Inside the Drag Closet, Across the Pond, Everything Yet Nothing, Paratalk Radio, Step into the Paranormal, The Creepy Parlor, Just Cindy, and more. Now you won't miss an episode. Remember, follow Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Make sure you subscribe and follow your favorite WLFE-DB radio shows. This award-winning thriller has it all. Murder, political intrigue, mob revenge, and a bit of romance. Not to mention strong female and male characters with a storyline that could be tomorrow's headline news. Now, for a quick peek into our story. To help solving a nationwide plot involving the assassination of several U.S. senators, the O'Rourke team is called in. To complicate matters, they now have to work against the clock to rescue one of their own. You see, the mob didn't take too kindly to the O'Rourke team's involvement last spring. It seems to have led to the indictment of their boss. Will they succeed? Oh yeah, life just got sweeter now that WLFE-DB has merchandise. Show your support by purchasing your t-shirts for WLFE, Paratalk Radio, Inside the Drag Closet, and more. But it doesn't stop there. T-shirts, coffee mugs, tanks, buttons, cloth bags, and more. Go to WLFE-DB.com. On the top bar, click on the merchandise tab and bam! There you go. You got merch. Support the shows. WLFE-DB.com.
You're listening to WLFE-DB Radio. Now, back to our program.
Did that work? Can you hear us?
That better? All right. Check
Wait,
this
hang
out.
on. Okay, I'm gonna check it. Wait, okay. Well, seems better, maybe. You guys hear me?
Yep. Can you hear us?
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
I can hear you
Excellent.
right now. So hopefully.
All right. So
Keep our fingers
disregard
crossed.
the message. Disregard the message I just sent you. I was going to tell you to get off and reboot and then jump back on. But yeah, listen.
Yeah,
We won't
I
stay
can
here the
just-
entire time because I know you're going through bad weather as well, and we're not going to keep you up all night. We've already kept you up as long enough. But all right.
Okay.
So
It's fine.
Genevieve, you definitely have questions about we've dipped into music. Let's talk about Prague a little bit. We're interested and we want to know. So Genevieve, talk.
Okay, so
Ask away.
I am fascinated by the ossuaries.
Mhm.
Absolutely fascinated, and I need to go there at some point. But they're still closed, right?
Yeah, pretty much everything closed right now.
Everything's closed. Well, we can't leave. We can't leave the United States anyway, so we're stuck here.
There's gonna be time for that for sure, you know, like when stuff is like running up again, you know, but like I mean like if you really like this, you know, there's like you're gonna be excited because like there's like so many places to go and like visit and like not only in Prague but like near Prague as well, you know, there's this famous like ossuary that's not in Prague but like it's near Kutná Hora or something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's pretty much like the place that all like metalheads visit, especially like bands on tour and stuff, you know. Like
Metalheads
posting,
and goth girls.
like posting, you know, like pictures, like you know, like them like before all those like skulls and stuff.
That'll be
So
me.
yeah.
Me
I
by
mean,
the
you should do
skulls.
it. When you can, you should do it. You know, like because like you know, why no, right? Like once this is over, you gotta make this count.
Yeah, because who knows when it's going to happen again.
Well,
Exactly, you know, like who knows what
Get
will be the
everything.
next big thing.
Yeah. So have you been there? Have you seen them?
Unfortunately, no. But like, I know a lot about this. But like, I haven't been in the ossuary. But like, I have been to that church nearby. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't been like in the ossuary. But like, uh, if I could recommend something, there's like those old Prague cemeteries
Yes.
that like really a place to go for you, you know, and also like this old one that is like there's like insane people buried there, and like it has like this like weird like eerie like atmosphere, you know, with all this like ivies and like trees and like it's all like very very like goth.
So
I-
it'll
I'm
be
pretty
where I
sure
live. Is that what you're saying? It'll be where I move.
depends on you.
It just
Depends on
looks
you, but, like,
it looks like such a beautiful city.
yeah,
It
it's
is.
like
It is.
apparently it's like you have a lot of castles. See, I'm naive about it. I don't know a lot about it. Like you have medieval castles everywhere. You have I guess it's cobblestone streets, which is beautiful, right?
Mhm.
Must be hard
Oh,
to drive
mean, like,
on.
There's plenty of like, historical
Yeah.
shit you can like enjoy and you can just
Mhm.
like you know inhale because like it's full of like and pretty much like Central Europe, not just Prague, you know, it's
Mhm.
like the Central Europe is all the same, you know, like there's the same stuff, but like they say that like the Prague is like especially like for people like from America and stuff, like they always say, oh my god, Prague is so beautiful, you know, like but there's like tons of cities, you know, like throughout the entire area that like are kind of the same. Maybe Prague has like a special vibe. I don't know, but
Maybe.
yeah,
Yeah. I think that's it. There's the depth, yes, the history. There's so much history, especially
Mhm.
compared to us here. It's
Yeah.
centuries and centuries and centuries older than we are. So I think that's the other thing that fascinates me too.
there is
Yeah,
another
always
question.
like-
We're gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
well, I was about to say that like all this like very like dense, you know, like
Mhm.
there's like you're like on this like really like small like area, and like there's so many places to go, so many places to see. So like yeah, it's just like you go to this one place and like you can stay there like the entire day, and like you're not being you won't be able to see like everything. So you know you're really like yeah.
So,
This
how many
seems like
days should I plan to visit for?
I, a year.
A year?
No,
I think my joke to you the other day was like, if I visit, I may never come back, because you were talking about the cuisine. You were like, is it okay to talk about beer? And I'm like, oh yeah,
Yes, let's
it's
talk
okay
about
beer.
talk beer.
I mean, beer, of course, right?
Let's
like-
talk about some beer. What do you guys got there?
Well, we got plenty of stuff. I mean, like Pilsner, of course, like is one of the most like famous. And what else?
Well, what's
mean,
your
there's so
favorite? You
much.
explained it the other day. You don't like the citrus beers, right? You said that, I believe.
Not so
Yeah.
much. And
You like
also, I
the
don't like those like specials, those like fruity like specials. I don't like those. It's kind of like tricky. Also, you know, like when you like have a lot of those, and then you know, like you kind of like not being able to like guess, you know, where's your like limit or whatever. So it can be like tricky the next day. But you know, like for me, like the normal kinds, you know, like Pilsners and stuff. But like also like IPAs and like craft beer. I like
I
that
love
a lot.
IPAs.
Yeah.
there.
Also so much like small breweries out there as well. But, like I
There's a
believe and I'm
question
not
for you right there, Daniela. Is beer served warm or cold there? That's a question.
That's an important question.
cold, of course cold.
Always cold. Okay.
Has to be cold.
Yes, has to be cold. Even like the glasses, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Perfect.
has to be cold. Yeah.
So I'm extending my trip now.
Warm beer is a no here. Like yeah, you won't come far, you know, like with a warm beer. No.
Ugh.
Have you ever heard of this? She needs a flaming Dr. Pepper. It's a mixed drink, but then you set it on fire
No.
Okay.
No.
and then you drink it. I don't know what's in it. I don't think I've ever had one, but apparently your night's not going to be good after you have one.
I don't
Like-
play with
I'm
fire.
not trying it like
You
for sure. I'm not trying it. I'm not like anything
See?
like that that's having a flame in it. I'm not like swallowing.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, so yeah, people know what a flaming Dr. Pepper. I never had one. I mean, I've never had one. I don't want a flame near my face. I mean, I don't know.
I've been on
Especially-
fire before. It's not fun.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
It's not fun.
So let me ask you, Danielle. I gotta ask you, what is your favorite part about Prague? Like, what makes you get up every day and just love the place you're in? Honestly, like, what is the one thing you love doing in Prague, and what makes you love the place you live?
Did you grow up? Did you grow up in Prague, or did you move there later?
I moved there. I moved there because of school,
Oh.
because of photography. I moved there, so like it's not like my original like birthplace. Because like originally I'm from village, so like I've tried it all, you know. Like I've lived on a village. I've been like studying in a town, and then in Prague as well. But like I don't know, like for me it's like a mixture of things, you know, that like you really like have everything on this like considerably like small spot, because like Prague is not that big compared to like different like cities, right? Like world cities. But like, you know, also like the history, and there's a lot of culture there, you know, especially like underground culture. When you know, when you can have actual culture, not right now.
We have
But,
it. It's just online.
yeah, people are trying, you know, like there's been streams, you know, there's been like you know, like shows, like charity stuff as well, you know, like for venues, because you know they got the raw deal, right?
Yeah, it's rough for them.
And also a lot of venues in Prague, like really cool ones, you know, like really like those like underground places. And also pretty cool is that like you can like choose like whatever day to just like go out, and you like, especially within the local scene, you always know that you're gonna like meet someone, you know. It's just like you can go by yourself and then you can meet friends, you know, you have good talks, you know, beer and stuff. So yeah, it's for me it's a mixture of stuff, you know, because like my work is like I work from home, right? So just like all it all I need to do is like get up and like go to the other room, right? Sit in front of my PC and do my stuff. So that's not really like I can do this like wherever, right?
Anywhere, yeah.
But like yeah, but like for me, it's a mixture of things, you know. It's just it has like this like vibe that I grew to like.
I love it. I can't wait to visit. I want to eat food, drink beer, and visit.
I want to see bones.
I want to go to the castles.
Yeah, I want to see castles and bones and graveyards. That's
and metal music.
Of course. I mean, and the best stuff is, you know, like metal music live on the like castle ruins.
Oh wow, they actually do that?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Like actually like the last year there was this like charity show that like was at this like ruin of a castle, you know, and like the atmosphere is just great.
That's amazing. And it must have such nice acoustics too.
Yeah, and also I believe you guys know Bruder Assault, do you? The festival?
The
Which
festival?
one?
Bruder Assault.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so you gotta like plan your trip, you know, to like I think it's in August, right? It's well, right now it's almost like the entire week, and like it's a worldwide known festival, and it's not in Prague, but like it's in this like historical fortress. Just like, you know, this is the bricks around, and also like amazing like tunnels and places.
I would go just for that.
Do you have a couch I could rent for a week? Because I want to hang with a local, man.
It can be arranged.
I want to go on a ghost tour. I want to hear all the ghost stuff. I want to get all creepy and
I'm getting a one-way flight. That's all. Done deal.
Okay.
Watch out, Daniela.
So let me ask you a question. Oh wait, all right. There's some comments coming in. We'll get to some comments in a bit. All right, let me ask you something. All right, coming from a tourist, as I would be, what is some things that the locals do that the tourists do not get to? Like,
oh, that's a good one.
Tourists definitely get to, you know, see the town, but what's one thing that the locals do that the tourists really don't get to see or
like
do?
The thing that you make fun of the tourists for doing, like that thing.
Dude, I don't know. It maybe just like, you know, like tourists always like visit the most known places, right? Like you know, like Charles Bridge and all the like known squares and stuff, and like it's just like tourist area, you know. There's like a lot of scam around as well, you know, like because of course they want to like earn some money, right? The businesses, the restaurants, you know, and like so yeah, that's like maybe just like try and actually like visit the smaller, like more like less known places, especially like those like cemeteries, you know. If you're like a fan of this, right? If you're like a metalhead, you know, this is a place for you to go. And like there's tons of like other like, you know, like interesting like even like industrial places, you know, like old bridges, maybe even like forest like areas, you know. That's kind of like are really, like, defined, you know.
It's sold now. Forest and stuff. Yeah, it's sold. I'm coming up there.
Play the lottery.
Joe, long time no see, brother. Good seeing you on here. But yeah, no, I gotta definitely see it. I want to see Romania. There's a trip to Romania coming up, which I'm trying to jump on, and we'll see. There's an island trip, summer solstice, and then I want to definitely check out Prague for sure. And you know
Yeah,
what?
me
I looked
too.
it all up too because and honestly, like I gotta ask you this too, and you could be like straight up honest or not. They say that the crime rate is pretty low there. Like you could walk the streets at night and stuff like that. As far as the tour, I looked into the tourist thing as far as people getting to like walk at night and stuff. It's like they said it's pretty low. Um,
Yeah.
Relatively safe. I'm not sure of now because of everything that's going on, but they say, in normal times, they said it was a pretty peaceful spot. Am I
not
wrong?
like not like New York City up the street.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of true. Yes, like the streets are pretty peaceful. Of course, you gotta like keep an eye on stuff. Like when you're like at like weird places. Of course, like every city has like its weird places, right? But like like in general, like this city is pretty safe. I would say
Yeah.
you
Wow.
just need to like know the places which to avoid.
Mhm.
But like yeah, you don't have to be worried to just like walk at night.
I guess that's what every place do. I mean, our friend Jason Cottom, he says a lot of great movies have been filmed there.
Exactly.
It's just seems just like a beautiful, beautiful place to visit once in a lifetime. There's
Yeah, it's not just like
my
like the sight and but like the
Cindy.
architecture as well, the buildings,
Mhm. How cold
like
does it
the
get?
inside, the interiors.
Yeah. Does it get really cold?
Uh, mm, well, it can get cold. You
I'll
like
go. I'll go in the summer.
well, well, I mean, like it's still a city, right? And like it's still like full of concrete. So like when there's like when there's like summer temperatures, when it hits, you can feel it. Like you're sweaty everywhere. But like the cool thing is we have like 4 seasons, right? And
Mhm.
like you gotta experience it all. You gotta experience those like uh November like mists, or like those like like heavy rains, and like the chilly weather, and like especially like this past winter, it was like really exceptional because there was like one time, I think for a week, there was like the entire Prague was like full of snow. And it
Wow.
like it hadn't happened in like 10 years, I think. So
Wow.
this was like like freaking like I don't know how
It's
many like centimeters, but like it was wild, like people fucking like cross country like skiing like
down the
on the
street.
terraces. Yes, exactly. Like on the street, and it was like bizarre look, but like it was
Oh,
so awesome.
it's on par for the apocalypse that we're going through, right?
I
Yes,
gotta ask you a really
and
dumb
it was
question too, by the way. I gotta know, and I don't know this because like I said, I'm naive to where you live. Do you guys?
sure.
All right. So the holidays. Do you guys celebrate Christmas and Halloween and stuff like that? And what is it?
Halloween in Prague.
Yeah. Like what is Halloween like in Prague, and like what is Christmas? Is it just like this one gorgeous just gathering, and there's pumpkins everywhere, and you know
Mm, well, I mean, like when it comes to Halloween, it's like it's not our original like
Mhm.
holiday. So like we kind of like borrowed that from you guys, I believe.
Nobody
But
does
like
Halloween like we do here.
so like of course like there's like pumpkins, but like it's not like it's like that much visible, like it's more
Mhm.
like a community thing, I believe. Especially like people that like also are like interested in this kind of music, and like they feel like more like drawn into this because of the like essence of this holiday, right? And like maybe sometimes like there are like special like events for this. There's this fear house uh, in the center that is actually called Prague Fear House. Like special events like in the entirety of the Prague. Uh, And Christmas, like, I mean, well, we certainly don't have like Santa Claus, right? Well, we celebrate it on the 24th.
Hmm.
So like we have our dinner like in the evening, and then we get our presents. So we don't like wait to the next day, to the morning, to the 25th.
Wow, I'm learning. I feel like such a tourist. Genevieve, do you?
A little bit.
A little
A little
bit.
bit.
Experience.
I love
Interesting, right?
this. I see. Between the music you do and then where you live, because I'm fascinated. I take time to watch YouTube videos of people traveling and like eating cuisines and showing the currencies and stuff of what you could get for a meal compared to United States and different
Interesting.
countries. Yeah, it really is. It's just one of those things where it's like I'm fascinated with not only the country I live in, but other countries as well, to where I would love to visit. I mean, there's so much knowledge and experience and taste to understand in the world. And I told you the other day on our back chat, Daniela, is you have an open invitation to come to the United States anytime you want. And we'll take you a tour of New York City, Jersey, and if it is what it is, we'll
Have
take
you
you
been-
right to the Jersey Shore.
Have you been to the
Okay.
States before?
No, I
It's
haven't.
an interesting place.
Yeah. So like like it's gonna happen eventually, I believe. But like
It will.
right
International
now,
tour.
there's time for it, and it's gonna happen. I wanna do it, So like you just need to like uh make some steps forward to this.
Well, you're gonna kick ass on stage and then call Genevieve and I, and then we're gonna go get like what is it, like subs and stuff, pizza and subs, and we're gonna hang out with a bunch of friends and just chill.
Very cool. Oh man, I wish it could happen right away.
I know, this is so frustrating.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. All right, so we're not gonna keep you up much longer, things like that. What's your day ahead? Well, I know it's like, what is it now, 5?
Yeah, almost 5. Almost 5.
What's your plans for today?
Well, not much. I'm gonna to sleep. Like I'm gonna sleep, obviously, right? Like
I hope so.
to level the deficit. But like I told you the other day that like I had like back problems, right? So like there hasn't been like much like work for me. So like I tried to like just chill, you know, like stretch a lot and like really like stay away from the PC as much as I can.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that, tomorrow as well, and then we'll see. I feel like much better already, but that's mostly because of the of the fact that I actually was like chilling. I wasn't like straining myself. I wasn't like having my arm all the time like this, because like this is the area that's like bothering me the most. And especially the neck. Because like when you're looking at the monitor all the time, like you get fucked up pretty quickly. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill tomorrow.
We got to get you a chair. That's what we talked about. That we got to get you that chair. I'm gonna figure out a way to do that somehow.
Everyone is like telling me this. I know I should like buy like really good chair stuff, and I'm gonna. I promise.
It'll pay for itself.
Yeah, you need that chair for sure.
I'm-
Well, anyway, all right. So I know I know you have a bad storm outside and stuff like that, and I don't want to like keep you up all night. And I know you stayed up all night for this and
It's
stuff
up
like
all
that.
night already. It's too late.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, do you want to keep going? I'm down.
Well, I'm tired to be honest, but like.
All right. Yeah. All right. So I'll respect you, and you've become a friend within the past couple of days, and I respect you deeply. I mean, you are awesome. Like, I love your music. I will be. As I told other people, I walk in the yard at night. I put music in my ears, and you will be in my ears, and you will be on again on other things too. I mean, there's the world is open, and I have your back, and you have a trip to United States, and Genevieve and I have a trip to
I'm getting there.
I'm going. We may go on separate trips, but I'm going.
Getting there. Well, if they ever let us out of the country.
Well, one more time, this is how to get a hold of my friend Daniela for sure. So everyone check her out, and the people are going to come back and watch and things like that. And a day when the weather's better and things like that, and we could maybe pick a better time, maybe pre-record as well too, to actually
that would be kind to her. Yes.
Yeah, no, we'll pre-record. Like, there's things I'm learning about it too. We're live, and I wanted the people to interact with you as they have, and we did good. We did good here tonight. Daniela, you have my appreciation, and we'll jump back on here another day, and you get some rest. All right.
It was so nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you guys. It was awesome.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your
and I'm
time,
gonna And during the day, like sometime it'll be like this week, I'll send you a StreamYard. Just let's hang out. Let's have a beer and hang out.
I mean, let's do it. Like this is, as I think I said to you like before, like that this is like the best time to do it right now. To just like kind of be still social, at least like this. And like trying to make most of the situation. So let's do it, of course. Yeah.
Well, I'll randomly hit you up, be like, Daniela, come on, let's go hang out. I got friends in here. Chill.
He absolutely will.
Okay, I'll try and like have my beers ready, and then we could just chill.
All right,
awesome,
my friend. You could jump out of here if when you're ready. And like I said, Genevieve and I appreciate you being on WLFE-DB.
Yes, thank you.
Talk with tonight with Genevieve and I. You have a good night, my friend, and thank you for your time.
Oh, it's not night for you guys, right?
Yes, it is night.
It's night.
Oh yeah, wait, what the fuck? Right, okay. Dude, I'm so confused. It feels like right now, it feels like, I don't know, like 10 for me, like 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the future.
PM. Yeah, you're in the future, exactly.
It's still very much dark, So that's like where my confusion came from, I guess.
That's okay.
It's all good.
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a great night, my friend.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.
She is awesome.
She is amazing. She's going to sleep. I'm so happy to have her as a friend too, because you learn so much, and that's what life's about, as far as learning cultures and things like that. It's just pushing forward, and like her music in general as an artist, it's amazing.
Oh, she's unbelievable.
Yeah. Cindy said good night, Daniela. So you got support from friends. All right, so before we go into the brands and stuff like that, Genevieve, tell everyone how to find you, and then we'll end this podcast tonight, because...
So, of course, you can find me here on Monday nights, but also Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Creepy Parlor on WLFE-DB.com. I'm there every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern. And I'm really excited for tomorrow. We're talking paranormal investigations for our haunted happy hour, which, by the way, are you going to be on tomorrow?
Me?
Yeah.
You want me on?
We'll talk later.
That's a no. That's a no right in front of the world.
You're always welcome to be on. I know you got a lot of stuff going on, though.
She's like, I'll talk to you later. That's a no.
Denied.
Now I'm doing it just because out of spite. I'll be there.
I want you to be there. You're the original haunted happy hour guy.
All right, I'll be there.
Of course.
All right. Anything else?
Very exciting. And then every other week, I'm also one half of Sinister Sisters over on Psychomantium 13, Psycho Bunny Death Cult, PBDC TV. PBDC TV.
All right. On to my turn?
It's always your turn.
All right. You can find me on WLFE-DB on a Monday night, 10 p.m. with Genevieve and myself. And thank you, WLFE-DB, for jumping in tonight when, it looked like something could have went wrong, but I saw all you guys there, so thank you for being
that's awesome.
family.
Thank you.
You can also check me out on Friday nights, 8:30 Eastern time. Dom and Tom's World, Psychomantium 13, Psycho Bunny DC, and also now variety of BB3 TV, at which you will find variety of things, and we will always push hosts as we go, and just networks. We are here as a family and variety, and that's what we love. And we love everyone that tunes in, and we love everyone who helps us, and you guys are all family to us. So in reality, hey Jen.
Hey Dom.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let me see if I could fuck this up a little bit and go to brands and layovers and go to outros.
I feel like it's bad luck to cheers with seltzer.
I know. All right. Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for joining Real Talk with Dom. You can catch us every Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to follow, like, and share on Facebook.
Like and follow us on Facebook at WLFE-DB Radio.